And welcome back to another episode of Java Tutorials hosted today by Isle Demon. In this episode, we're going to go in depth about constants and what they are used for in Java. So constants are pretty much an addition to the variables that are already given in Java, and what they do is essentially they're pieces of code that cannot be changed once they are initiated. So for example, let's go to our output package, create a new class, and let's call it constant tester. Make our static void main method. Alright, so let's write it again. Constants are read only. They cannot be changed once they are initiated. So for example, if we want to make a constant integer, we would use the keyword final, and that's used for all variables. Final int number of apples. And by Java convention, the words have to be fully capitalized and separated by the underscore as demonstrated here. So if we compile this, we'll see that there was no error. Usually in Java, when you had a constant, you would have to initiate it. But we don't have to actually do that now because that may have changed since the previous Java update. But with that aside, let's give num apples a value. Let's say number of apples is 500. So our apple tree holds 500 apples. Now say we want to do some addition or multiplication to this number of apples. Say we wanted to add 5 more apples. Do you think that's possible? Well, let's find out. We get an error. Why? Because it is a constant and it cannot be changed. So in reality, we don't actually want the final constant here if we were to do this in real life. But say we actually had to do something that required it to be a constant. How about a tax rate? So final double tax rate. And let's make it 0.075. Now that would be very applicable because usually tax rates are set by the federal or state governments and they don't need to be changed. So they're final constants. Alright, and that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Please hit that like or subscribe button below, and I will see you guys in our next episode where we will go in depth about Java naming conventions.